What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. We got a lot to talk about in today's video, and this is my second time recording it, so we're going to try to breeze through it, but we got some different things on how to take advantage of the current market and what's going on. We'll talk about the rings making method that I've been teasing for the last couple days, but topic number one of today's video: yesterday we dropped a kind of a tutorial, a walkthrough on the brand new Madden Companion app. If you're unaware, you can get it for Android phones, Android devices I should say, iOS devices. But you can basically log on to the app and access your Ultimate Team binder in Auction House. So that means you can buy and sell cards right from your phone. And we're going to go ahead and pull up that and show you just one little kind of cool thing that I did learn today, is that you can sell multiple cards at once. When I say multiple, I mean like the same card that you have multiples of. So we're going to go ahead and load up the app here and just quickly show you guys. This is a really cool feature, something that I really would love to see happen on console. But we're gonna go right over to our binder here, and when it loads up, we're sorted by newest, and as you can see, you know, we got some cards. We're not gonna sell those, but if I go over to this K1 short card, we have two of these. So all I have to do is simply click that K1 short card, and it's gonna pull it up. It'll give me the option now to promote the starter, compare, or to auction. In this case, we want to sell this card, so we're gonna go ahead and click auction, and that'll bring up another screen that then shows us the recent sales. And if you look to the right of that, pretty cool, it shows you, 2 minutes ago somebody paid 34,700 coins for it. 4 minutes ago, 34,950 coins. So we're going to sell it for basically 34k. So we'll go ahead and click our starting bid, and we'll put 33,999. I just have a habit of doing that, and then it defaults to 34,249. So normally you could just hit post auction right here. We'll up it to, let's say, 8 hours. But as you can see, there is a quantity option there. And if we go ahead and hit +1 on it, it doesn't allow us to go past 2 because we only have 2 of these. But I can basically sell both of these cards at the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick. So I'm going to go ahead and click post auction now. It'll obviously ask me about the, are you sure you want to list this? You click yes. And now I've listed 2 cards at once, and it's just, if you're trying to sell off your binder, or you have a gajillion, majillion, bazillion cards that you want to sell, it can get pretty tedious. This, you can do it while you're away from home, you can do it while you're at home, but you can list multiple cards at one time. So if we now click on over to our console, you can see I have this Jeremiah guy who I did earlier, and we put his card up, 4 of them all at the same time, for 1,000 coins, and now our K1 shorts that we just did on the app are right there as well. So pretty cool if you want to sell everything, okay? So that's just a quick tip that I wanted to show you guys there. Quick tip number 2, pro tip number 2, if you've been watching the Madden competitive games that were on yesterday, and we've had quite a few club series that have been on over the last week or so, you've been getting these, these drops that give yourself a collectible, and it's a Madden Competitive Series trophy. These, if you weren't aware, can be used in any series trophy set, and in 2 weeks from tomorrow, which would be, I think, February 15th, we all expect, and I feel pretty confident, that Series 5 will be coming out. And what does a new series bring us? It usually brings us a new series trophy master, brings us a new John Madden collectible, and then some other random sets. But you can potentially have halfway done the Madden collectible done. You can potentially have the non-auctionable, non-tradable version of whatever Series 5 Master we get done by just hanging on to these trophies. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 27. I have 29 of these trophies already. If you tune into the Madden Club Championship Series today, I think you can get up to 5. That's how many I got yesterday. So up to 5 drops can be earned. So there's another 5 I'm going to get there. I think Saturday and Sunday they're streaming as well. There's also 2 more solos that unlocked yesterday or the day before where you can get 2 more trophies. So I can potentially have, 50 trophies already in my binder that can go towards that Series 5 Master. It's going to be a non-auctionable card, but if it's somebody I already have a power-up for, or somebody I might want to power up, I'm going to take that version. And again, you can use those towards anything, but hang on to those. Don't use them right now, because you can have some stuff done day one as soon as Series 5 comes out, okay? So that's pro tip number 2. The main kind of content that we wanted to get to in today's video is to talk about the Super Bowl ring making method and how it's kind of dead right now, but how we can take advantage in a different way. So I've been teasing this. Shout outs to GutFox. Go check out his channel if you want the method. I was going to drop it today, but because he already put it out and because it doesn't work as well as it has, it's just no point of me doing it as well. So I hope everybody who watched the video was quickly able to take advantage. But now that the method's out there, and I feared that the same thing that would happen if I put the video out has happened, where the method's just, it's not as good because there's, you know, hundreds of thousands of people trying it now rather than maybe 10,000 people doing it. But, you know, I saw that my name was mentioned a few times in the comment section of his video. A couple people were upset that I knew about this method and I didn't put it out there. Again, number one, I didn't because I knew as soon as I did it would die, and there were some people, a lot of people knew about this. It's not like it was some underground secret that I knew about. It was the same type of concept that you could have used during the Ultimate Freeze promo, and if you just use basic math and you know, use those types of skills and looking at auction house prices, you could have figured this stuff out. I gotta give a big shout out to Deflategate Champs. He was the one that put me onto it, and it's not like I was hiding it. There's a lot of people that knew. I did it live on my stream with 90 to 100 people in there 2 nights in a row, so everybody who was watching there and paying attention figured out how to do it. And I not even figured out, I told them how to do it. So I wasn't hiding it from anybody. It's just that I was hesitant to put a video on it because I knew there were a lot of people taking advantage of it, and I didn't want to ruin it for the people who, you know, were able to use their brain on this promo. I love alternate currency. I was not a fan when they first announced it, but between the Ultimate Freeze promo and this promo, I saw somebody on Reddit say alternate currency adds a mental skill gap to Madden Ultimate Team, and I absolutely agree, because if you're not thinking ahead, if you are thinking ahead, you can take an advantage. And I made about 1 million coins. I have 100 Super Bowl rings that I got here. So all I would say is just, you know, use some thinking, use your math skills that you learned in high school. When the next alternate currency promo happens, I'm all for it. I can't wait for it to happen again, because that's now 2 for 2 with promos that I was able to take advantage. So with that method, if you're unfamiliar, again, go watch GutFox's video. He'll break it down on how to do it. That's not what I'm going to do. But what's happening with this method is that it's causing 86 overall Super Bowl cards to just be extremely cheap, dumb cheap right now. So we're going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to show you 2 to 3 different ways you can do so. So if you have these 86s in your binder already, you don't need to buy any more, but I'm going to show you what I've been doing if you need to buy them 2 separate ways. So we just sort by 86 to 87. We're going to run through all the teams that have these cards, so the Eagles are one of them. I'm looking for anything 14K and under, and again, because this method is so popular right now, people are panic selling these cards. Hey, look, my K1 shorts that I listed on the app just sold. So anything under 14K is absolutely a buy, but you're going to want to go through. These are the 5 teams. I might be forgetting somebody, but Eagles, Patriots, Seahawks is the next one. Everything 14K and under, so it looks like the Eagles are being profitable right now. Falcons, I think, only has 1 card, but you can get him there for $13.9. And then the last one is the Rams. There might be one other team I'm forgetting. Don't sue me if I do. And I've been finding the Rams are probably the easiest one to find under 14K. But as you can see, we got 2 Corey Clements there for well under 14K. And 14K is the magic number, because I'm going to talk about 28K a lot. And what do we know, guys? 14 plus 14 is 28. Got it? Okay. So I'll just show you quickly my completed auctions. This is all from today. But as you can see, you know, 13, 13.2, 14, 14, 13.9. We got one for 8.4, I think at some point. I think that was yesterday. We got one for 11. So I did this method once, and again, I recorded this video once, and it just didn't work out because I never pressed record on my recording software. So L in the chat for me. Thank you, guys. So we got a bunch of these cards. So what are we doing with all these 86s? Well, we're going to go over to the set section of your Madden Ultimate Team menu. We're going to go all the way over here to the right until we get to exchange, and then we're going to go to players, and we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to take advantage of this 86 to 87 equals an 88 overall elite exchange set. So what that means is we're taking 2 of those 86s that we either bought or already had in our binder, and for those of you looking for something to do with your Super Bowl rings, you can use those rings to go buy yourself an 86 to 87 overall pack in the Ring Redemption store, and then do that. But we're going to take 2 of these cards and we're going to build ourselves an 88 overall elite player pack. So what are we doing with these 88 overall? So I'm going to show you 2 different things. If we go over to MUT, what I did is I sorted MUT by all the 88 overalls in the game, and I did PlayStation 4 pricing because PlayStation 4 is better than Xbox. And if you look, some of these cards like McCourty, now I don't know if all these cards on this list are pullable in this pack, but if you can pull this 88 overall McCourty, he's selling for 150k. Gilmore, 85k, because these guys have power-ups. I don't know if Team Diamonds are in there, so Sheared, because he has a power-up, is expensive, but I don't know if Team Diamonds are in this pack. What is in this pack are MUT Heroes, Core Elites, Ultimate Kickoff cards. Blitz cards probably won't be because those were limited, but there's about 25 cards on this page that will make you profit, because even if you got this card, Jerome Bettis Legend, and sold it for 42k, minus tax, you're still getting more than 28k back. And remember, we spent 28k on this pack because 14 plus 14 is 28. We got 2 cards at 14k each, put them in the set. We spent 28k total. Our goal now is to do a couple things. Pull a card that's going to sell us more than 28k in value. If I go to page number 2, there's another 25 results here that are still at about 35k. We go to page number 3. You can honestly go all the way to the bottom here. These are selling for 31. I think after tax, selling for 31 will get you right above 28k. So at this point, you're breaking even. But there's almost 75 cards on this list. Again, some of them might not be pullable on here. But there's almost 75 cards on this list that you can pull that will not lose you any coins. And obviously, the goal is to make some coins here. And you're going to have a little bit of luck. But at best case or worst case scenario, you're going to break even. Okay, number 2 is that what do 88s quick sell for? 1,100 training points. How much are we spending on these 2 88s? 28,000 coins. If you take 28,000 coins divided by 1,100 training points, that equals 25.45 coins per training point. Probably the best value you're going to find right now. We dropped a different video yesterday preparing for the switchover between Super Bowl cards to regular cards and how we can invest in those to make some cheap training. So again, if you're getting 86s at 14k, that's going to translate into cheap training when this promo ends, so you'd want to hang on to those cards. But right now, you can simply quick sell whatever we're going to pull in this pack and get a really good deal on training for it. So you're basically, changing Super Bowl rings into training if that's something you're looking to do. So we're going to go ahead and open up. I think I have enough for 4 of these packs. I've already opened up 5. I'll tell you the cards if I can remember off the top of my head. We pulled 2 K1 shorts. We pulled a Dustin Colquitt Ultimate Kickoff card. And we pulled a Core Elite Tom Brady, which we quick sold for training. So the results make me a little bit of coins, but I do want to show you one other thing that we can try if we pull another MUT Heroes card. It's kind of the third option, is you can put that into a sidekick pack, and you get 3 sidekicks, and then the goal or the hope there is that those sidekicks come out to be decent ones, because guys like George Kittle and guys like Bobby Wagner, they have, expensive sets right now due to power-ups, and you might be able to sell those sidekicks if you get them for potentially more coins. So we're going to roll it again here. I think we got 4 packs this time instead of 5, which I did on the first video, and just see what we get and see if there's any way to make a little bit of coin. You're not going to make a ton, but at least it's an alternate way to take advantage of what's going on in the auction house. So we got a Tyron Smith from the Cowboys. We'll likely quick sell him for training again, because it's just going to be a really, really good training value. Here we go. We're going to get ourselves a legend, a Dermontti Dawson. I'm going to have to price check that card to see what he gets us, to see if maybe we can make some coin, because all you want to do, we got another legend coming here, all you want to do is basically make back your 28k, and if you can add a little bit more to it, it's pretty much free coins. This would be very helpful. I was hoping we would get one of these. This could be very helpful for all of you who don't have a ton of coins, but you can basically turn about 100k into profit the more you do this. And of course, you can, buy a bunch of cards, do the sets, and then just sell them from the app if you're away from home. So let's go ahead and sort by our newest cards here. And I just want to price check these things and see if we were able to make some profit here. Here were the cards that I pulled before. There's the Colquitt. We sold the K1 shorts. So we'll take a look at Tyron Smith. He goes into a fairly expensive set, only 31K. So in this case, because I know I'm not going to make coins selling this card, I would just take the training here. So super duper cheap training. He's a Cowboy. Why wouldn't I want to quick sell him? Dermontti Dawson, let's see what he sells for, about 30K. So he's another one you would probably want to take the training for. And you can also just hang on to those and wait for maybe Ultimate Legends. Because when these guys get Ultimate Legends, their prices could go up. Same thing with Bruce Smith there. And I would probably list these a little bit above what people are selling them for. And then we have Aaron Rodgers here, which is about 32K. So this one we can make a small, a 2K profit off of. But I'm just going to test our luck one more time. So we would take any MUT Hero card that we get here. We would put them into a Alter Ego random sidekick. And we're going to get 3 cards back. Now, the hopes is that we get a 49er, a Seahawk, one of those cards that goes to more, maybe even a Lions card, because those cards go into more expensive hero cards. So we got Robert Quinn again. We got this guy, Emmanuel. I'm not butchering his name. Not going to do it. And we got a Marlon Humphrey, who I think has a playoff power-up card. No, he doesn't. But he does have a playoff card. But he's an 84. 84s are good in this situation. So now we're going to go back to newest in our binder here and see what these guys sell for. The goal is to hopefully sell these all and make over 28K. So about 14K there. You really want to get guys that'll get you for Wagner and Kittle. So a little bit of luck or a little bit of risk you're taking there. None of these on the auction house, so we could potentially set the price and maybe sell them for like 12K. That would help. And then Quinn, I think, goes for about 9K. So that's another risk. So there's a couple different things that you can do with those 86s overall, but I would sit on the auction house, shoot for 14K or under. Worst case, you're breaking even. Another worst case is you're getting really good training value, and then best case is maybe you pull something glitchy and make a boatload of coins. But either way, you're not going to lose coins doing this, and I think this will help all of you who don't have a huge coin stack. It's something that you can do as long as you buy those coins or those cards under 14K. If you got any questions, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Twitch when I'm live, hit me up in the comment section. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.